I'm at 1526 5th Street. You can see the solid waste container here. This is a two-story structure. You can see where, and it really runs kind of a north-south configuration. You can see where the electrical comes into it on its southeast corner. There really isn't too much remediation to be done at this site. You can see this small area right here between, again, 1526 and the neighboring property, which is 1520. And there's a small area here, and then there's a small area to the west of the steps here. So and that's in the front yard. Then access to this property will be through the gate along the easterly side of the property. And this gate is 4 feet or so wide, so we shouldn't have any problem getting into it. You can see it's all concrete paved. This also is where the drainage comes out. There's a little bit of overhead construction here, but constriction, but that isn't a problem. Here's the telephone. That shouldn't be a problem. As you proceed along here, we can see the neighboring house has a certain amount of checkering on their painting, but all in all doesn't look too bad. And then proceeding along, again, we're going south to north along the eastern property line. You can see here where the drainage comes out onto this concrete slab, and then underneath the house is a kind of cleaning area for washing clothes, hot water heater, etc. Doesn't seem to be much constriction here. Then when you get into the backyard, you can see that there's a planter again along the easterly side of the property that goes to the back. Again, in the back there's a multi-story building there. This is a pretty narrow lot, 25 feet, and then another planter here. All in all, the obvious environmental issues are pretty minimal. When you look at the soil, you can see where there is some rock and concrete and everything, but I wouldn't guess that would be a overly significant problem. And again, similarly on this other side where you have these small trees that we'll have to work around, again, I don't see either one of those as being major problems. I'm now at the northern edge of the property, looking back at the back of the building. You can see here where there's a downspout coming down, and then it's pretty obvious that all the water runs along this southern, well, not southern, along the eastern edge of the property, again running north to south along the eastern edge of the property. The owner of the facility is having it repainted. It's currently vacant, but you can see a certain amount of piping here. But again, the storm drain, it looks like it comes out here and then angles easterly, and it looks like right down here where there's a pipe where it goes through that way.